welcome back to Totally Flipped. Today we'll be working on this Jaguar again. We've done the service. Now we need to sort out the door lock, because if I lock the door, the back door locks, driver's door doesn't. So what it is the this part here goes faulty. There's either a motor in there or a clip that breaks, and then that sort of stops it from working. So what you need to do is undo the clips down here. There's two, and then use a T30 to undo the two Torx bits in there, and then you've got a T10 or T15 which goes in there and undoes. And then the next job is okay, so once you've undone those nuts, you can undo the clip here, and there's another small Torx bit in there. Keep all of these down there, and now we can use our little clip to remove the door card. So you can put that in there and then pull it open. So I'll do that now. Okay, so I've undone that, and then what we left with is a few clips on the door handle there, some electrical connectors that need undoing. There's one there and one there, speaker. So we're just going to undo those now. Okay, so I've undone all those clips, but this one here seems to have a small okay, so the door card is now off. So the next job is to undo the Torx bolts here, which hold obviously the speaker in place. We can undo this here as well, and then we can get access to inside the door. Okay, so I've just undone the last bolt around there. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So then that will lift off. We can undo the speaker mount and probably undo or move this out of the way so it's completely out of the way of the door, and that's giving this access to all this area here. So next job, just to move this out of the way. Okay, so now that's tucked out the way, we need to remove these, and also because this is attached to the handle, we need to remove the bolts that are under these plastic or stickers. So we're just going to unpeel these, and then we can undo the nuts behind. Then the next job we got to do is remove the actual handle. So that'll be that screw there. So I'll just get these peeled off, and then I'll come back to you. Okay, so I've removed those, and as you can see there's some hex bolts in there, or Torx, to come out of those holes. And then the next one is this one here, which we'll use our screwdriver for, to hopefully remove that. No, wrong one. So yeah, just get that under there. Oops. So I'll remove that. So we need to turn this about 6 times to release that. So we'll do that next. Okay, so I unscrewed that. That's all come off. You have one bolt there just to undo, and then that all lifts out. So that's all loose in there now. So now we can undo these 3 bolts here, enable to release that there. Okay, so they're all undone. Just put them up there so they're out of the way, so know where they are. So the next job is to remove this foam that's sat down there, then that gives you more access to manoeuvre the lock out of its place. So as you can see, there's the thing, and it's just held on by double-sided tape, I believe. So we've got to undo 2 of those to remove that, and then I'll come back to you. So I've removed that one, but now there's another one held in by these clips here. So we're just going to push those in. Like so. That way we can release that from the rear. And then we remove the other one that's just down there. So the next job is to push this back through, because this is obviously all part of that door mechanism. So we just pull from this side, and there you go, it's just released. So now hopefully we can pull the electrical wire out. I don't think this will come out. I think we have to move the window out, well, the window regulator, by moving these screws here, just to move it out of the way so we can gain access to moving all of this out of the way. So I don't really, I think we've got to remove the window as well. So might have to have a look and see how that's done. It's probably screws at the back that go into the glass, and then remove the glass that way. But I'll see if I can move it out without doing so. Okay, so the next job is to remove the little screw there, another one of these hex bolts, to remove this, and then we need to undo, I've already undone that one, this one here, that one there, and I believe there may be one behind there as well. So we need to remove those. Oh, there you go. And then we can get in and remove those out of the way to make it clearer. Okay, so I've removed all the screws that were on there, and now this is moved. I've managed to take the glass out. It's just clips. You just pull them towards the door and then lift the glass, and it just comes out at an angle, and then out it comes. And now we should be able to move all this away to get our mechanism out with ease. So that's our next job. Okay, so it's finally out. I had to move this about a lot to move it out of the way, but look at that, it's there. Brilliant. Looks horrendous, whatever that shit is, but yeah, looks like it's had it. So we're gonna have to remove all this now. This is the part we're replacing. Got to undo that clip there, and then refix this to that somehow. So we'll have a go at that now in the office. But that is okay. So to get this apart, we need to remove this clip out of there and then turn that so that this unhooks. Obviously we're keeping this, but then there's a clip in there we need to remove out of this one, which is easier to see there. Just push that down and then that should come off, and then we got to fix this back onto there. Someone used cable tie clips to fix that back on, so we'll probably do the same. So I'll just take this apart now, and then we'll have a look at this mechanism that's at fault. Okay, so I've just unclipped that one from pushing this down, pulling out. This here we need to drill out. It's just a rivet, so we're just going to do that now. Okay, so I undrilled that, put the new bit in now, clipped it all in place. So now I'm just going to put cable ties, small ones, in there to hold that in place. That's obviously clipped back in there, so we don't need to worry about that. So just put 2 in there, as long as it's not in the way of this mechanism, it'll be fine. Okay, so as you can see, cable ties are in there, that's all held in place. This is all looking great again. So now we need to connect it back up in the car. So we'll put it in place and then we'll put the window back in and start to begin to fix it all back together again. Hopefully that will sort all the problems out, so you just do everything in reverse order.